It's hard to put into words because it really affects me. Counting calories is tough. We don't do it. I don't ever do it. And so when I do it, I feel really confined. I feel restricted, and that can lead to negative thinking, negative eating habits. And that's what happens for me.
Baby, why you playing games with me? Let's smoke another pack, let it go, no baby, breathe. You used to love to laugh and you said cats change me. Oh God, wishing I would take a seat. They tryna see me fall, drowning in the jealousy. But shorty, after all, it's my throne to keep. On dogs.
Mega's up.
Yes, I am. This morning we are going to bod pods, which sounds really cool, but I think you actually do get in like a pod.
Yeah, you do.
And it measures your body fat. What else does it give you? Any BMR or anything, or just body fat? I wonder.
So what's your estimated body fat percentage?
33%. Well, I'm also trying to build muscle, so like in 6 months, I'm gonna redo this, obviously.
He's eating Miley's food.
Hey! And then you can just squirm right under the couch. What are you doing? Looking for cat food? So yeah, I mean, I'm taking this seriously because I want to remeasure. I want to lose body fat. Matt's like, Julius, this is what, now Miley can't eat. If he has to eat, then no one can eat. In December, again, we'll come back and I'll remeasure and I'll be lower. That's my goal. He's going to pull a poop out of the litter box and I'm going to murder someone. He got one.
Did he?
Yep.
There it is.
You're gross, Julius. Does that look good?
Yeah.
Don't show it if it doesn't look good.
Okay. What time are we going at?
My appointment's at 8.
Hopefully we can videotape in there. I'm not sure if we can or not. I'm hoping I'll be, I think, under 15% body fat is what I think would be good. Hopefully under 15%. We'll see. First time ever getting body fat measured.
It's the only thing that I ever needed. When we blow through the trees or you getting greeted. Functional relationships amongst my greater demons. But you still like a puzzle that be missing pieces. So why you playing games with me?
Hey guys.
Hi.
We're back from the bod pod.
So it's like 8:45.
And I made myself a bulletproof coffee. So this one is a little different than your standard. This has a tablespoon of butter, half a tablespoon MCT oil, and collagen peptides, collagen protein, 20 grams. We got sent this mix in the mail. It's like 20 grams of protein, 2 net carbs, 6 fat. Mm-hmm. It's from Primal Kitchen. So I threw that in here. I'm gonna put the macros for every meal on the screen.
Okay, cool.
So track your macros today on MyFitnessPal.
I do it every day.
So the bod pod, it was pretty cool. Yeah. It was quick.
It was very quick, which is nice. So if there's one around you, and it was only $35. So yeah. It's interesting if you're interested in getting your body fat percentage, an estimate of your RMR, your resting metabolic rate. So like what calories you'd be consuming at sedentary level.
Yeah, a big benefit of this, if you're not doing it to just see how chiseled you are, is to like actually know your body fat percentage so you can more accurately figure out your keto macros or any kind of macros. And it actually gives you your energy expenditure and all that type of stuff, which is sweet. Yeah, it is really cool. Mine was a little higher than I've been going off of for years, which makes sense because
Matt's low body fat percentage.
Yeah. Also, I have a mental blockage of really not wanting to gain weight. Yeah. Which we were talking about on the way home.
Yeah, and I think we all struggle with that, right? In different ways. Like some of us eat emotionally, some of us are scared of eating.
Yeah, I'm in that category probably.
Yeah, I'm in both. So, I can relate to those of you who eat emotionally and those who feel guilty when you eat a lot. And so this kind of also brought to light that issue for us so we could talk about it. Mm-hmm. But it's definitely a bigger strain for me than I let on.
Me too.
If he doesn't eat breakfast, then I feel guilty eating breakfast, which is so stupid. We should be doing our own thing.
No, that's true. I feel like that too.
And we all eat at different macros. So like just because you're my height and my weight doesn't mean you're going to have like the same RMR as me. Same with Matt. And then I was just watching a video and I noticed my arms look nicer. Like I'm building muscle.
Way better, yeah.
Like I look so much better. So it also puts into perspective like what you're thinking in your mind isn't necessarily true. You're punishing yourself, right? Like I'm
body dysmorphia.
Yeah, and it's not fair because I look good. I feel good. If I eat a couple spoons of peanut butter today, like I shouldn't be like, oh, I messed up. Like, you know, really consider who you are as a person overall, not just your body fat percentage, not just what you eat today. That doesn't define you.
So let's go into the actual numbers
Yes.
here. We didn't tell you guys.
No.
What'd you get?
So I guessed 33%, and I was 33%.
Good job.
I know my body. I'm 80 pounds lean body mass. And I weigh 119 pounds. So 80 pounds of my 119 pounds is muscle. Mm-hmm. And I'm 27, I'm 5'4". Estimated total energy expender at sedentary. How many calories I burn just being alive sedentary? 1,249. Pretty low, but I don't eat by any means that low. Sedentary 1,249, but I'm trying to gain muscle right now, so I'm eating around like 1,600 calories more protein than normal, and I'm lifting heavy. So I feel good, I look good, I'm gonna keep going.
Are you doing the pre-workout carbs?
And I'm doing pre-workout carbs.
We'll show you that today.
Yes, we will.
I was 8.9% body fat, which is a lot lower than I was expecting. Because I think that people say like under 10% you see visible abs, and I guess I kind of have, like when I'm flexing you can see my abs, but
Yeah, you
not normally.
Well, if you like wake up in the morning and you're a little dehydrated. Yeah.
Another cool takeaway from this is we finished our 96-hour fast. We have a video on that you can check out right now if you want. We finished that, like maybe 8 days ago or something now?
Yeah.
And I only have gained back 2 pounds. Less than 2 pounds. 1.5 pounds from that.
Yeah.
Which is very interesting. I didn't think it would be that little. I thought I would be almost back up to 197 by now.
His total energy expenditure
Yes.
for the day, then this is estimated once again, sedentary level.
2,600.
So that's very high. There have been times where you've eaten excess, you've done creatine, and you get big.
You think?
And he looks amazing. Like, I wish you guys could see and tell him how good he looks. He likes to look leaner, but when he looks jacked, like it looks good.
I think I can get pretty jacked, but yeah, I do. I think I just feel better when I'm like this size.
Yeah, I think everyone feels better after they've taken a big poop. Like, you feel leaner, you feel lighter, you feel good. But if you want to look jacked, you want to look jacked.
Yeah.
I want to look jacked.
You recording audio?
Yeah.
Guys, see if you can find these at the grocery store if you're in the mood for hot dogs. It's 100% grass-fed beef. And the ingredients, there's no sugar. Every ingredient on there you recognize. I think for 6 hot dogs, it's like $4.50. So I'm gonna make 2 of these hot dogs and 3 eggs for breakfast.
I'm doing 2 plugs. So Keto Meal's the first plug. Second plug is I also did half a scoop of Perfect Keto MCT oil powder, which I've really been liking over medium.
Here we go, guys. Got 2 dogs, 3 eggs.
Keto Meal with MCT oil powder.
We've been doing dairy free for the most part for like a month now.
Mm-hmm.
Not 100%, maybe like 90% dairy free. I don't consider butter dairy. Like I just kept doing butter.
Yeah.
Some people will say that's dairy.
I was eating a lot of cheese.
Yep.
Cheese doesn't sit well with me.
Mainly cheese is like the thing I'm trying to cut out most. Also,
I haven't had any cheese.
Cream.
I've been 100%. Oh, yesterday the Parmesan wings.
Yeah.
But aside from those wings, I was 100% cheese free all month.
Good job.
Yeah, so I think we're gonna keep that.
I'm gonna keep that going.
The case, yeah.
So more dairy-free recipes. You guys ask us for those all the time, but we'll also have dairy recipes too.
Yeah.
Whatever we're trying to do diet-wise comes second to recipe creation.
To KC,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Another thing is we're doing like a keto gains type of protocol. So we're going to do pre-workout carbs, and also I'm doing 1 gram of protein per pound of lean body mass. So for me, that's going to be a lot of protein. That's like 170 grams. And my fat and protein come out to be about the same these days. If you see my ratio being more like 30% protein, just know that that's what I'm doing now, trying to build muscle. If you're trying to lose weight, yours should be a little different than that.
Right. And my protein, I'm doing 0.9.
I'm going to go to the gym.
And
We'll check in before with my pre-workout.
oh, yeah, pre-workout. We'll talk about pre-workout drink. What you got there?
So we just filmed a video for this pre-workout drink. We've been wanting to do it for a long time. We've been using this pre-workout for I think a couple months now, maybe a month. If you guys are interested in what's in here, check out the video. Just real quick, it's creatine, MCT, oil. We got some whey protein. I took a caffeine pill, 200 milligrams, some salt, and then some 0 gram high fructose corn syrup. Light corn syrup. There's reasoning behind why I put this in the video. Hopefully it'll be out by now. We always say that. It'll be out by now, maybe. Probably not. It probably won't be out by now. It's 12:30. I'm gonna go at about 1:15.
But yeah, Matt's gonna drink his pre-workout. I'm gonna hang back because I did 3 days back to back when Matt had a day off for his injury and do some work. It's 1:34 right now. The last thing I ate was that keto meal. And when Matt was away, I decided instead of writing and doing some blog posts, which are easy to do, I was going to try keto bars again. Such a mess. It's so messy to make these because you're like melting chocolate and butter and then shredding coconut, which is really hard to do. We'll see how it comes out. I'm also having a meal because I'm very, very hungry. I did take a couple licks of the chocolate to make sure it's sweet enough. But this is what I'm having. Let me show you. So it's 100 grams of zucchini. So I usually just cut up how much ever I want. And I had the scale out, so I decided to weigh it anyway. But just cut up some zucchini. There's the Rao's marinara sauce. And then there's some brown, looks like ground beef, but it's actually tofu crumbles. I saw these tofu crumbles that looked really good. And I'm not opposed to eating tofu, neither is Matt, but I like using it when there's like no ground beef or chicken cooked up. We're cooking the steak for dinner tonight, so we don't have any meal prep right now. I'm counting my macros, so that'll be up on the screen. You'll note the tofu makes it lower calorie, which is nice. So they came out of the oven. They cooled. Matt's back now, so look at them. They look like just like thick brownies.
You look like a thick brownie.
These look like the best ones so far. I'm super excited. And not sweet enough. God dang it. It's so much work to make one.
Just sweeter.
You think?
Yeah. I think when you're doing keto experimentation, like when you get a good consistency, which I would say this is, then it's really like just getting the flavor, which is easy.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm going to have a little
snack.
I just got back. We got these things from No Foods. I'm going to try one of these. I'll link them below. Just like a bunch of baked keto goods. Yeah, they use allulose. This is, I think, how many net carbs? Like 4 or something?
For the whole thing, 4, yeah. 2
4?
for half a donut.
Okay. Sardines. This will be my little post-workout meal, and then I'll just have dinner.
We're about to cook dinner. It's 5:45. We have this ribeye sitting out. We salt and peppered it. You gonna show it?
Yeah. So it's been in season for about 45 minutes now, right?
Yeah. It's beautiful.
This is from Butcher Box. This is our first time trying meat from Butcher Box.
Matt makes everything well done. That's
an accident.
Default is well done. Mine is perfectly rare, maybe medium rare. I think you want to cook, you don't want a rare ribeye because you want the fat to render. You don't want like chewy fats.
Medium rare?
So yeah, medium rare is what we're going to go with for this guy.
I forgot that we were doing a day of eating, so I ate stuff and I didn't tell you guys. So I had turmeric tea, which had a tablespoon of ghee in it. So I had one of these chocolate coconut bars, a whole one. It's mainly fat. I think one of these is maybe around 300 calories, 200 to 300. We're gonna cook. Bye.
I've dug 2 graves for us, my dear. Can't pretend that I was perfect, leaving you in fear. Oh man, what a world, the things I hear. If I could act on my revenge, no would I. Some kill, some steal, some break your heart. And you would thought that I would let it go and let you walk. But broken hearts break bones and break up fast. And I don't want to let it go, so in my grave I ride.
Hey guys.
Hi.
It's dinner time and we have a real good feast here.
Ooh, this is a beautiful avocado. I did some good picking this week.
And
Julius is not in his crate area. He's at my feet licking the bottom of them.
Good boy.
Yeah, so I have 4 ounces raw of ribeye. I was going for rare, like I said.
Medium, I'll call it.
Came out medium. It was thinner than an inch. Matt's an inch, so I cooked it for shorter than what an inch you would normally cook a ribeye. Still came out medium. So
Men overestimate inches.
And then I have about 2 cups of broccoli. And we cooked the steak in just under a tablespoon of ghee.
Okay, sweet. So I have 6 ounces of the steak. I have a full avocado. Some of these pili nuts, about an ounce. 3 cups of broccoli with a tablespoon of butter and a bunch of pink salt. This is a big meal. So macros are on screen right now for us.
Yes.
Some talking points. My macros, probably not your standard keto macros. I'm shifting my goals a little bit towards muscle building, like concerted effort. I want to build muscle. Like if you're looking for weight loss, probably don't replicate this. Mm-mm. So, was I in ketosis all day today? It's questionable. Probably just because we've been doing it for so long. So that's the natural state for our bodies. Mm-hmm. But it's also not something I stress over. Like I go by how I feel. I go by my gym performance, which was good because I had the carbs, which helped me. It doesn't help everyone. You don't need carbs to work out.
Right.
That's my day. Higher protein because I'm doing the 1 gram per pound of lean body mass instead of 0.8 grams. And yeah, feeling good.
Today I had a pretty good day, I would say. I hit good fat, good protein. I know counting calories in general, whether or not you're eating a lot or a little, for me, it still feels very restricting. So like I'm eating at a surplus, a technical surplus, because I'm trying to gain muscle, but I still feel restricted because I'm counting. And it stresses me out to be like, oh, I'm running low on my calories. When in actuality, if I wasn't counting, I might not even be hitting 1,600 calories and I'd be comfortable and happy and satisfied. Counting calories is tough. We don't do it ever. I don't ever do it. And so when I do it, I feel really confined. I feel restricted, and that can lead to negative thinking, negative eating habits, and that's what happens for me.
Yeah, we really had some heart-to-heart chats today, I feel like, about our diet and how to proceed, what works best for us, if we want to count everything, because we want to work towards building muscle.
When you have a goal in mind, sometimes you have to take measures that are difficult. And for me, counting macros is very difficult overall as a general thing because I don't ever do it. I never have. Even when starting keto, I was making sure my fat was high, but I wasn't really tracking because weight loss hasn't been a huge goal, but muscle building is the same exact thing, just the opposite, right? I'm tracking for a purpose. It's stressful. And so like I get it, and it makes it less enjoyable. It makes eating less enjoyable. Like today was a fantastic day. I'm ending my night with ribeye, broccoli. This is like my favorite meal.
And horror movies.
Yeah, and we're gonna enjoy some movies. And last night I had wings, and I've just been doing so well. But the fact that I have to put it into MyFitnessPal and look at that every day really brings me down.
We're thinking of trying new things in the future too, like spins on a keto diet, cyclical keto diet. We're thinking of trying maybe like carb ups, things like that, which a lot of people are against, which is fine. I don't think you need to be for or against anything though. Right. I think you just, especially when you're our weight, you're at your goal weight, you really have more tools at your disposal. Like I think keto is pretty much objectively the best thing you can do for fat loss.
Right.
But when you're like us, is it the best thing you can do to build muscle? No. I think it's almost a fact that it's not. But I like how I feel when I eat a keto diet. So we're going to start trying with some different like iterations of a keto diet. Let us know how you guys feel about that.
Just to give you a really quick overlay, it'll be like 1 carb up a week. So 6 days out of the week, we are strict keto. So when we do days of eating, we'll still be doing like keto days of eating. You guys will see what we're doing. But
I mean, we're taking you along the whole ride. Like whatever we're doing, we're just going to be upfront about and show you.
And for me, I've dealt with like eating stuff all my life. And a lot of us have.
Eating stuff? Like
eating issues, being self-conscious, being aware of other people's eating, and that affects my eating, which is an extremely negative mindset to be in. So for me, a carb up or changing up the way I do eat after being strict keto for 2 years is gonna be like also a mental release.
I mean, eating is like a constant battle for me, I know. It
Yeah.
seems like it's for you too. I think it is for a lot of people. There's definitely utility for carbs at certain times, mainly for building muscle. And, you know, it might be something we try and we don't pursue.
Mm-hmm.
We're still kind of like ironing out the kinks of what we want to do. We definitely want to do a carb day every X amount of days. We're not sure what the X is. It might be like 7, it might be like 10, it might be like 14.
Right.
We're going to play around with that. We're going to do cool stuff where we weigh ourselves before and after the carb ups so that you can compare like this week's carb up versus last week's carb up. Is my weight higher or lower? Cool stuff like that. I think it'll be fun to like learn more about how my body reacts to different things.
Yeah.
We've been doing this for 2 years. We'll go into this more in another video, I guess. But yeah, that's just what we've been talking about a lot today, thinking about things.
Yeah, reassessing.
Constantly reassess everything, in my opinion.
So share with us. Let us know below how you feel. Email us. Message us. Reach out to us. We are always reading our DMs. We're always on IG.
Yes. That's it, guys. We're going to dig in.
Yeah.
This was a good day of eating.
It was a really good day of eating.
Yeah.
We might see you later, right?
Maybe.
All
Maybe
right.
not, though. Thanks for hanging.
Thanks for hanging.
Thanks for hanging.